A News4Jax I-Team update to a story we brought you the other day about women accused of squatting in a Hogan's Creek home.
Following the I-Team investigation, the court has ordered 2 women living in the house to get out and return the property to its owners. I-Team investigator Ann Maxwell shows us today's intense confrontation.
The encounter shows just how scary the situation has gotten for the owners. The occupants claimed they were victims of a rental scam and have continued to live in the house for weeks. The owners say it will likely take a few days for the court's order to go into effect so they can finally get back inside their property.
Get off our property.
This isn't your property. This is called public property.
A spat on the sidewalk.
This is public.
Record that.
All right, I dare you.
You think I'm scared? You think I won't?
Turning into threats.
To protect my house, I'm finna bear arms.
But it's not her house. It belongs to Patty Peoples and Don Tura.
Do you have a gun?
To protect my house, I'm finna bear arms.
Do you have a gun? Do you have a gun?
Yeah, in my pants.
It's insane. Absolutely insane.
Tura says she and her business partner were about to sell the rental property when squatters made themselves at home.
So your first inclination is, this is illegal, the police will remove them.
But that's not what happened. These women have been living there all month.
Because according to my lease, me and my girlfriend owns the house. So I don't know what you need to take up with the police, whatever the case may be.
I own the house.
She told Jacksonville police they had signed a lease with a man named Christopher, but could no longer get in touch with him. They claimed he had listed the house for rent on Zillow, but Zillow shows no such rental listing around the time they moved in, and JSO could find no trace of Christopher. The officer reported the women turned over a copy of a lease and a deposit receipt, meaning the case needed to travel through civil court to determine who is in charge of the property.
We were shocked to learn and start reading about all the squatter rights in Florida, that they have more rights than the landlord.
After more than 3 weeks, the court determined Tura and Peoples are the owners and ordered the occupants out.
Frustrated, I'd say, is probably the state that we're in most of the time because everything's moving so slowly.
While one of the people staying here claimed today this is her house,
To protect my house, I'm finna bear arms.
another woman who we're not identifying because she says she's not involved seemed to acknowledge the court's order to vacate.
The people already did what they did. They just ain't got out here to put the notice on the door. You being stupid for nothing.
The owners say they've spent close to $5,000 in legal fees to get to this point, and they're anxious to check out any damage. They're planning to relist the house and invest in a high-security deadbolt. One of the women staying in the house now was also listed as a victim in the exact same kind of rental scam back in December when she was also found living in another nearby house without the owner's knowledge. So far, no charges have been filed in either case. From the studio, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.